Today I'm testing my 2024 Subaru Impreza to see if it's actually good in winter, considering it only has 5.1 inches of ground clearance. All right, so it's about 30 degrees outside, guys, and we have the 2024 Impreza RS on the stock tire setup. And actually, funny enough, we have a WRX right here, and then down over here we have a Crosstrek. So mine is the Impreza. Let's go test this baby out in the snow. We got about 4 or 5 inches of fresh snow. In this video, I'm going to be driving in Flagstaff, Arizona, where we just got a bunch of heavy wind, hail, rain, snow, you name it. I'm going to cover the all-wheel drive system, the tires I am running on this 2024 Impreza RS, and the suspension and height of the car. So the first thing is the tires I am running. I am running the stock Yokohama. These are stock Yokohama AWD tires that come on any brand new Subaru Impreza, and they aren't really such a winter tire. They're more of a summer tire. So let's get out there. Let's see what this baby can do. We're gonna be testing acceleration, braking, and just overall snow performance. It is very icy, it's below freezing. And like I said, we're running these stock Yokohama tires, which have about 40,000 miles on them. So let's quit staring at the other Subarus and let's get going. So the tires are going to be the biggest crucial role in how your car is going to perform, even if it's a Subaru or whatever car you have. If I had snow tires, I would be getting a lot more grip. Studded snow tires, even more grip. But with these stock all seasons, they're surprisingly grippy and comfortable, even with 40,000 miles. I'm going to go up the hill here. Traction control is on. It's working. It did its thing. I slid for a second, and now we're just zooming up this hill. So acceleration is totally fine. That was about medium acceleration. These are stock Yokohama AWD tires that come on any brand new Subaru Impreza, and they aren't really such a winter tire. They're more of a summer tire with very light snow and ice ratings. But from what I found driving out here today and sliding around, turning the traction control off, is these tires are pretty good. You're gonna slide a little bit in the snow, you're gonna slide a tiny bit on the ice, but they are pretty predictable. They will cut loose a little bit, but that's where the all-wheel drive system comes in handy, and you're gonna be saving a lot more stress. Subaru's all-wheel drive system is one of the leaders in the industry. Yes, a lot of car makers now are doing all-wheel drive, but Subaru's been in the game for a while with their symmetrical all-wheel drive system. This thing works great anytime you're driving in any sort of loose surface conditions, and it's just always there. You don't have to turn it off and on, and it's good for off-roading. I just love having all-wheel drive, even though I drove a BRZ for about 3 years, and the rear-wheel drive platform is so fun. But if you're really looking for something super secure and stable and predictable and safe, all-wheel drive, you can't go wrong. It kind of just takes care of you in every situation. All right, so the next two things are braking and acceleration. Yeah, this lot right here is pretty crazy, huh? This is where I want to do the little launch for you guys. But let's talk about going uphill or uphill accelerating in the snow. That's not really a test I can really find right here, guys. I think there is one hill around here that I could do it on, but the all-wheel drive is going to pull you up as long as you got a little bit of momentum. That's the biggest thing with uphill accelerating in the snow, is you want momentum. The all-wheel drive might not be able to do it if you're on a super big slant with these stock tires. The rear deflector lights that you guys were asking about, I do finally have those in the description as well. They're such an awesome piece, and they're safe, so when you hit your brakes, people can see you better. And they're LEDs, so they just look really cool. So accelerating from a stop, that's another point that is huge when you're talking about winter driving, because say someone's about to slide right into you, you want to be able to take off before they hit you, and that's where the all-wheel drive comes in handy. And this thing launches pretty good. I'm going to get a little shot for you guys right here in the parking lot to show you exactly how it launches. We'll do traction control off and traction control on so you guys can see. I'm also in intelligent mode, where you could be in sport mode, but I think if you're going to be in sport mode, you're going to spin the tires a little more than you'd like. Braking, didn't even engage in ABS. Now let's do a hard acceleration here in sport mode from a complete stop. Yep, traction control lets it grip, and then it'll just spin the tires a little bit more if you want it to. That worked out fine. Let's try a stop, aggressive stop. ABS feels fine. It's not too aggressive. I'm used to it. In this car, it's a little intense if you... That's why I recommend people to go out and just do this and just mess around with their car and see how it feels. We're gonna try a nice corner here of unplowed snow. That would be a hill climb right there, wouldn't it? That should be the hill climb. Try a corner. Handles great. But like I said, I'd recommend keeping that in intelligent mode. The braking is great in the RS. It has a brake booster on it. So that means when you hit the brake on this car, it's kind of helping you push the brakes a little bit, so you don't have to press them that hard, and they work great. You can still modulate them like normal. And then you have the tires. With those two as a combo, it does like to slide a little bit if you're not used to the brake boost system in the new Impreza RS. But here, after driving for what, a couple hours now, I went out earlier today, and now I just came out here to make this video and take the dogs to the dog park, and it's fine. I mean, I do slide, but you just want to take your time, like any winter driving scenario. Go slow, take your time with the car in front of you, and don't slam on your brakes too hard. But always a good thing to do is to come out to an empty lot or a big snowy lot and do some spins, turn off the traction control, but just let the car slide, feel the acceleration, feel yourself about to get stuck. My wheel well is almost filled up with snow, so that makes it a little harder, and that's a little hard on the car, but I think everyone should do that to be comfortable and safe when you're out there doing some winter driving. Because even though climate change is here, we still got a lot of winter driving. So if you guys are wondering about any of the mods on the car, which I really recommend, like the exhaust, the air deflectors, the roof rack, or even the center console cover, I do have links in the description if you guys are interested in that. And if you guys are wanting to become members and support me like that, I would appreciate it. So let's continue on to the video. And so yeah, with proper tires and the all-wheel drive system, that's what makes these cars so fun in the snow. You know, there's a lot of trucks I was seeing barely getting out of their parking spots, and I'm just having a blast driving this thing around. If I had all seasons, I think that would be the best tire for a Subaru. I do plan on getting the Rally Tech 2-inch lift for this thing, and I think that would help a lot with the clearance. But all-wheel drive all the time. Don't really have anything negative to say about the all-wheel drive system. It is so good. It's instant, and it doesn't feel heavy, because weight is definitely a factor. That's why some of these bigger trucks are getting stuck, is it's just too much weight for the tire or for the traction or whatever. But the Subaru is light enough to just kind of flick around. No BRZ, but it's light enough to flick around and have some fun in the snow and get you out of situations because of that all-wheel drive. I do actually want to go back and try this hill now, because a hill test is crucial for if you guys are wanting to buy this new Subaru Impreza and you're wondering if you can't get up your driveway. This would probably be a good thing to check out. A lot of people live on steep hills, or they live in cities that have very steep hills, and this is a good test of the all-wheel drive system. So let's go back to that hill over there and let's just see what we can do here. That's a pretty aggressive hill, so I'm going to put it in sport mode here, see if we can get a little bit of a hill climb going on. I think that might be a dirt road up there, so I don't know if I don't know how hard we're going to go here. Oh wait, that's someone's driveway. That's someone's driveway. I'll just leave it alone because that's someone's driveway. All right, so now just going home and driving normal, I'm just going to talk about how this car feels in the snow. The steering feels great to me. It's a little loose on pavement, but when you get in snow, for some reason, the steering just feels more tight, and I don't know, So if you are considering buying a 2024 Subaru Impreza RS, hopefully this video has helped you guys decide whether it is the car for you. I really do love it, but my biggest gripe is the clearance. This clearance is only 5.1 inches, whereas the Crosstrek Wilderness almost has 10 inches, which is almost double. And you do bottom out when you are going on fire roads or ever so rocky trails or even snow. So I would like to invest in the Rallytech 2-inch lift with maybe some Sparco or some Method wheels and wrap those in a all-terrain trail tire. I think that would really complete the look of this car and also be super practical to drive in any conditions. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the like button, hit the join button if you guys want to become a member. We got all kinds of Subaru videos on this channel. If you guys want to check out the playlist of the BRZ or the Impreza road trip series, I was really stoked to make that. And as always, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.